Frank, aside from just maybe some obvious energy difference in the second half, did you see anything specifically that was just enabling the offense to get going so much where you got the season high in points and a half?
I think in the first half, we were executing decently, and we missed a lot of open looks. But the second half, I think once we felt like we got the game under control, then everybody starts feeling confident, and we try to preach pace. Our offensive pace in the first half of the last two games on the last trip was off the charts. We scored over 70 points. We wanted to start the game that way. We didn't really start the game that way, and sometimes that happens. But you continue to talk about it and preach it, and ask for it and push for it, and it came around. And obviously our pace gets negated if we don't get stops and if we foul. So we did a better job with that in the second half as well.
Hey, Frank, LeBron's numbers are always pretty good, but when AD hasn't been on the floor, how similar or different do you see his approach being versus other games?
I think he's always in attack mode, but probably a little bit more when AD's out. And, I don't know what the numbers look like, but, he's going to do whatever it takes to win. If that means getting his teammates involved, that's what he'll do. That means being more assertive offensively, looking for his own shot or looking to attack the basket, that's what it looked like tonight.
Frank, does anything strike you about the LeBron-Tristan matchup, just about the switchability maybe of both players and where today's game is?
Yeah, it was unusual. We were trying to figure out if anybody else started their center on LeBron, and I don't think anybody's done that this year. But Tristan's a unique type of center. He has that ability to guard in those matchups. Obviously, there's a familiarity there, and they don't have a lot of great other options. They're pretty small at the wing position, so it did present a unique challenge that may have had something to do with why the first half was a little bit out of rhythm for us. Just a different type of matchup. We know teams are going to try to junk games up with certain things like that. And, I thought we did a good job throughout the game just figuring out the right way to attack it.
What did you think? You talked about getting back in control of the game. What did you feel like were the biggest factors to doing that after the first half?
I think we just executed better offensively, and when you're getting good shots on goal, you get your defense set. We get our defense set, we're pretty good. We're pretty hard to score on. And, again, the first half defensively was probably the most disappointing part of the night. We executed and missed some open looks, but, our attention to detail in the first half defensively was very poor. And, that was illustrated at halftime, and I thought we did a better job of that in the third.
Did you anticipate that Dwight would be this good of a fit with the team? And what do you think games like this do for him mentally?
I did anticipate that he, if he came in and his attitude was right and his role acceptance was, what we had hoped it would be, that he could be a heck of a piece, a heck of an asset for us. And so I did anticipate that he could have a strong impact, maybe not as much as he's having. He was a monster tonight, 21 of 15. What was the second part of your question? Well, I just think, every small success any of our players have, it just builds confidence and strength in what we can accomplish. And, when you know that each guy on the floor can come in and have dominant performances like that, we got a lot of guys on our roster that can impact the game in a strong, positive way like that. It just contributes to the overall confidence of the team.